Hey friends, happy Wednesday. It's Natana here. Thanks for joining me today. This is one of my weekly lives that I have committed myself to doing so that way I can share about my accountability program that I have been so excited to create. So, with that said, I just kind of want to get into things because I'm keeping today easy breezy, cover girl, and just staying with that fluid rhythm for myself. It's been a rough 2 days. I don't know about y'all, but I'm an Aquarius sun, and Pluto. Pluto ain't playing. And I've been dealing with Pluto my whole life, and I'm very Saturnian ruled. But the last 2 days, wow, it's a wild ride. So I just feel so thankful and blessed to be here, to be alive, to follow my heart, and to share what it is that I have to offer for the world so that way people can feel better. So let me ask you, how do you find yourself setting goals but struggling to stick to them? Or maybe you feel like you're putting in the effort, but the progress just isn't showing up. I see this so often in women navigating grief and transition. My cat is banging something. I don't know what she's banging. But the truth is, it's not about working harder. It's about working with your energy, your strengths, and having the right support system to guide you. When I created the Rise and Rebuild accountability program, I knew I wanted it to be more than just a mentorship. I wanted it to be a partnership where you have access to. Whoa. Okay, well, spirit speaking. And my cat just knocked over the broom. That's what she was playing with. Whoa, okay. So let me take a step back here. When I created the Rise and Rebuild accountability program, I knew I wanted it to be more than just a mentorship. I wanted it to be a partnership where you have access to tools, support, and guidance tailored just for you. That's right. That's right, baby, just for you. This is how it works. I start by looking at your unique energies through your natal chart and human design to understand how you operate best. So, what that means is that you are going to need your precise time of birth, your exact time of birth, or else I can't pull that up. And if you don't know your exact time of birth, we could always find an astrologer. Well, you would have to pay for it to reconcile your chart. And they would do that through their own process. I don't do that, but it is possible. Okay. So I start by looking at the unique energies of your natal chart and human design to understand how you operate best. I hold weekly group calls where you'll connect with other women on similar journeys to share wins, challenges, and feel seen and supported. This is super vital because if you've ever been struggling in your life and you feel all alone, or it's like, this is, I don't know, nobody can relate to me, it only happens to me, why do I always have the bad luck, or even like, I'll use the example of dealing with COVID. There was people that I didn't agree with, but I never discounted seeing them, witnessing them, experiencing them, and supporting them through their own personal feelings, because when you are seen, heard, and experienced and validated in that way, you feel human. You are cared for in a way that you don't always get to experience. So I just really need to emphasize the importance of these group connections, of witnessing people and being witnessed. And finally, I will use the energy of the week based on the pagan wheel of years to stay connected to nature's rhythms as we rebuild balance and flow in your daily life. This is probably one of my most favorite parts of the program, actually, because I feel like how the heck do you go on your daily walk in life without knowing what the actual energy is and how it affects you? Like, it's winter time right now where I live in the US, right? And the winter time is a time to go within, to slow down, to you know, keep the world away essentially. It's a hibernation time. And those aren't the times to actually be pushing yourself. Like New Year's is right around the corner. And people are like, oh, it's New Year's. I need to have New Year's goals. But really, it's not the time to set New Year's goals during December, January, and February because it's technically winter time. And you would want to wait until the astrological new year in April to actually bring in spring and birth and renewal and the world coming back awake. So I just feel so excited about educating women specifically on using that type of a calendar energetically to learn how to work with their own rhythms of life. Now, imagine this for yourself, waking up with clarity and a plan that feels doable, feeling supported by a community that understands your journey, and seeing progress every week, knowing you're building your life in a way that feels good for you. This is the transformation I've created inside the Rise and Rebuild Accountability Program. If this resonates with you, I want to invite you to join me for my free 2-day masterclass happening on December 31st and January 1st, where we will dive deeper into how you can start rebuilding your life with intention and flow. Spots are limited, so make sure you sign up today. Click the Photo Psychic Medium link in my bio to register, and I can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for joining me for my weekly live. I appreciate you for taking this time to show up for you, and I will see you next week.